Yeah, I'm trying again. According to the Steam community, maybe if I try with just running the instead of running the game from the Steam overlay, I need to run it as an administrator from the file itself. So I've done that. So this will be the last attempt, and then if that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna play MGS3. One more trip over for good luck. This is honestly pissing me off right now. So sick of going over this bloody bridge. So sorry for like this VOD. It's probably gonna say. Actually, I'm not sorry. It's not really my fault. Oh, piss off. Okay, let's see. Last chance. Will this work? Running it as from the file itself. Yes, okay, thank God.
How's Emma? I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
She'll pull through.
I'm here. Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc.
Game might be a little quiet. Turn it up. Have this cutscene.
Insert the virus into the AI. Is it working? Just leave it to Emma. What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn, the connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
Oh, is the
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%.
the audio's slightly off.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes, but a portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands. By the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
But did it repeat?
I have no idea.
Hal is
I think it's
everything all
back to
right?
normal now.
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right. What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal, I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What's wrong with EE? Emma? 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 Answer me! I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother. She seduced me. And it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault, all my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out. What about the cama repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard. We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
You've got your job. We've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Wrong.
No.
Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Leave it to me.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
Hal, I miss you. Hal, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
You and me, we're the same. Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did. Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay? He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done. Now, how do we open this thing? You can come out now. A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about? Bedtime riding. I wouldn't do that.
Wanna know, is this Olga?
Changing sides now? Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Oh.
Damn it.
Is it?
You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
Yep. Got it. Look, I'm looking for a moment to like talk about that whole scene with Emma, but not give me a chance. Basically, to sum it up quick, I've got mixed feelings.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Okay, well, here's my little chance then. I don't know how Rose is talking to me, but anyway. So I got mixed feelings on that ending with Emma. Overall, I like parts of it, and I do think I like Emma as a character in the end. And I did like how that nice little sting halfway through whenever the parrot said that to Hal, I miss you thing. But the whole Otacon thing being seduced by Emma's mum and his dad killing himself, I'm not too sure how to feel about that. I think it might be due to the fact that in retrospect, um, the fact that most people seem to hate Hal's father is it's kind of tainting my perspective. I don't think I'm supposed to have known that yet, and so I am supposed to be more harsher on Otacon, but I guess I'm I do feel a bit more sympathetic, but it's still like a bit weird, I guess, that he cucked his dad and then that resulted in his dad's suicide. It's just that it's a mix of like, okay. But maybe that's the intention. I'm not too sure. But again, I like the little sting with him crying at the parrots. Maybe his crying maybe was a bit too much, but the sting of the Hal, I miss you thing, I thought that was a nice touch. Now, I'm not too sure. Like, I don't think Snake's. I think this is a double bluff. Snake's not betraying me really here. Neither is Olga. I think Olga's on my side on this, so we'll see what's about to happen next. But I think the big reason why that emotionally didn't have the impact that it should was because that this game glitched, and like I'll do my best to not hold that against it, but yeah, that moment was kind of deflated by the fact that it didn't immediately follow up from the sniper fights with me. I actually did like the sniper fight, but anyway, we'll keep going.
Your mission data's been saved.
No, I'm definitely thinking that Rose is an AI because he's talking to nothing now.
Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man.
Is this like from the first game? Can I move the camera? No.
Wake him up.
Oh no, they're having me do this again. Right, I got an infection in my thumb recently. So my thumb is screwed.
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown.
Uh-oh.
High concentration of cerebral implants.
Come on.
Have they altered your memory, too?
Please don't let this be too hard. Wait, did I miss something? When did he lose the eye?
I taught him everything. Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learn from me.
Alright, so this is why Jack didn't want to tell Rose about his family.
The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them.
Oh yeah, I still got Fortune
Again?
to fight.
Be that he's here too.
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so?
Did he eat something?
Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
I saw that. I don't think Ryan had a pecker there for a bit. I think he might be like a Barbie doll.
Very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you?
Man, you're wrinkly as hell. Alright, Olga. I know you're on my side. Let me out of here.
We shall speak again.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't.
So I was right in that when we were finding her, she was pregnant.
We owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
Ah, that moment. That's like from cut gameplay. That little water
I
bit.
found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt.
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain.
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this, Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No. Even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Befriend Olga. Alright. I can't move that. Ah, there we go. Oh, am I out? I heard a click.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was, but I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns.
Oh dear.
Image training. They built us from the ground up into killing machines.
Okay.
We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my God!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No. No.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
There we are. At least I didn't have to do an actual torture sequence. Alright then. Woohoo! Okay. Wait, is there actually... Let's see. No, he is a Barbie doll. Alright. Good placement of camera angle there. Alright. So that's the major twist with Raiden. I knew there would be one. It's fine. I'm kind of like neutral on Raiden at the moment, so I don't love him, I don't hate him. Let's see. Oh, thank God there's a node. Didn't have to go through this naked and blind.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is mission.
Alright, maybe I was wrong. The Colonel's the AI and not Rose. Well, I still kind of think that Rose might be an AI.
Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game.
Yeah, he's definitely an AI.
You play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions.
Or maybe this whole game is the simulation.
Over and out.
Right, I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna take a slash. Alright, I'm back. Oh, and the enemies have got a bit of an upgrade. Well, if this isn't the real Colonel, then that gives some explanation as to why I didn't like him, but I didn't like him much in MGS. 1 or 4 either, so... Yeah, I guess the Colonel just AN for me. Even if he is voiced by Uncle from Ben 10. Nice, okay. Alright, medicine's full? Okay.
Who's there?
Nothing. Alright, which way do I go? Oh, there's a way on the right, I think. Okay. Alright, let him walk. Yeah, that way. There we go.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is...
I wish I could.
Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky, to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me. And when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
You died?
Forget it.
I gotta admit, this bit's a bit preachy.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Most of it's just been watching cutscenes. Alright, hang on, can I play around with this?
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but... President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall. Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his code. Snake. Remember what de Gaulle said. The graveyard
Is that Naomi?
Indispensable men.
Oh, and that's one of her quotes.
Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful. And
Tried to zoom in whenever he was a skeleton.
You wouldn't be trying to give yourself a bogus score using some ingenious trick, would you? That's just about as low as anyone could possibly stoop. I can't believe you sometimes. Your mission is to infiltrate the Fortress Galluade, rescue the hostages, and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete. Variety level 13.
Alright.
Rescue Meryl, the return of Ginola.
Just throw more.
Infiltrate.
Hey!
Enemy fortress. Outer heaven.
NES Metal Gear.
Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear. Honestly, though, you have...
Okay, I think I've exhausted it now. Rose, what do you got?
Hey, Jack.
Wish I got a zoom in of Skull Colonel.
Jack, I was serious when I said I wanted you to propose to me.
Rose?
I was really worried. There are times when it seems like you're not really looking at me, and that if I looked away for a moment, you'll disappear. I wanted to make sure you couldn't get away. I thought that if we lived together, maybe things would change. That maybe we could change things ourselves. But that wasn't the problem. There was something deeper.
I'm sorry.
I guess it's impossible for me.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Jack. I love you. I really do. Please believe me. Whatever happens.
Rose?
Bye, Jack. Jack, I guess you need to save.
Well, I'm glad I saw this stuff now that I've really like worked with the codec now.
Take care, Jack.
Oh no, she's done. Okay. What if I couldn't save anymore? That'd be something. What's up? It was like Stillman back from the dead. No. Okay, okay. I think I've exhausted it now. Oh. Oh. No. Uh-oh. Don't come any further.
Infiltrate.
No, okay, we're done. Oh, no, oh, sugar. Let me try that again.
Snake.
Alright, sorry then if I missed out on like a secret. Oh. The enemies are stronger now, they can now turn their heads.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
Which way?
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
No, I think that's the way. Is there like a secret? Let's see.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.
Okay. We're breaking out of the simulation.
Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially. I pay money to my ex-wife as part of our divorce settlement, among other bills. I just had no choice but to make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry.
Oh no, I got rid of the woman.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey.
So this is supposed to like mess with me and not Raiden. I don't think Raiden is like comprehensive of this because he's not really responding.
I was a North American fall webworm in my past life. Oh, those were the good old days.
By the way, he kind of did the pose of like what what you see, what she sees with that up view of the skeleton one.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack,
Oh, they.
I owe you an apology.
If it's about about that conversation just now. I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence.
Oh,
I was ordered to keep an eye on
oh, is this a fucking GTA 4 thing?
you by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying...
I knew it! I knew it!
Rose, what's going on?
Oh no, I want to go back ways. Sugar. Fine.
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Where's
He's
my
go-
gear?
He's going ass shot too. Just imagine him just like dragging it around.
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there. Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it.
That whole sequence with the AI, that might be the most PT thing that this game has ever had. Or I've seen in a Metal Gear game.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Oh, now we can get full Metal Gear Rising on here.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades. Move the
right stick up and down to make a vertical slice.
Oh,
and left
what?
and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the LB button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Oh. Sorry, Snake. Anyway. Can I check this room out now? Oh, it's just a ration. Alright. I wish I could like completely go like running and slice. Oh wait, what am I supposed to do now? No, okay, fine. Alright, where am I supposed to go?
Teach yourself how to handle the blade. You're going to need it at some point. Move the right stick to control
Okay.
the blade.
What about Colonel? What's he got to say about all this? Or AI Colonel?
Variety level 7. Shoot down the space invaders. Training will have to be postponed if we are invaded by UFOs. Snake, there's a fork in the conveyor belt. The machine is automatically sorting cargo according to some system. Take a good look at the device. Big boss here. Enter the track on the bridge to the right. Over. Communicator Entertainment Program, Idea Spy 2.5, Episode 1, New York. Here in the city where dreams come true and desires rule, something is being bought, sold, and thrown away, even as we speak. But behind the scenes of business as usual, the nefarious JE Corporation lines its already bloated coffers with profits from worthless products. As JE swindles yet another innocent into purchasing high-priced junk, the FBI mobilizes a top-secret task force to put a stop to the menace. Now, the city's best-kept secret spy is out there, briefed and ready to protect the people from JE, the catalog of conspiracy. Just call him 2.5. You got a PSG-1? You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Merrill. Snake, like Shakespeare said, naught's had, all's spent, where our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy, or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake. Snake.
Oh, I could still save? No. Yeah, 100%, I called it. She's an AI. I just didn't know the Colonel was an AI. I just thought he was a bit of a douche. Okay, I've learned how to use the blade. How do I get out of here now? Alright. What do I do? Right, come on, Snake. Alright, Cheekers, oh. Took you long enough.
Come on, time to go. run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
Why is he mute?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit, just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future. You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Guys.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange?
Several.
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Okay, that's this one. 141.12. Alright, we're just screw stealth, we're just fine from here on. Alright, let's just get that Otacon frequency.
There's a door at the north end of that corridor.
Okay.
Solidus should be somewhere on the other side. Stay with Snake and keep north.
Alright then. Pull out the old M4. Could really use some of that body armor now. The sword. No, okay, yeah, this works better. Alright, let's go. Up. Get going. Need to keep it at a certain distance or else they'll, like, shove you up. Damn it. It's weird having it down to the analog stick. What am I... What's up, Otacon?
Raiden, that door is locked. It looks like the only way to unlock it is to defeat all the enemy soldiers.
Alright.
Get them all out.
Oh, they got cool guns, so I want that. Do you need a ration, Snake? There we go.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
Nerd.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy!
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden,
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Drop it high. Why not just pack up and go home to New York?
Raiden, they've got Rose.
Alright.
Rose is
Cap.
being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Oh, thank God. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat these. Let's see. What else? Okay, go. Should I be using that gun? Sword seems to be working better. Besides, they just gave me it, so... Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I can move and shoot at the same time, can I? Yeah, okay, that helps. Okay, and I need to use the swords on the guys with the guns. Alright, I think I'll just use the sword all the time then. If that's the case. Come on. Get going. I'm glad that Snake is an NPC. Like, it's going hard. Like, it's not like a escort mission Snake can actually keep up. Reminds me a lot of, have you ever played Assassin's Creed Revelations? Altair's son? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, he's giving me rations, nice. Well, that only wing him. There we go. Let's see. Oh, get done. There we are. Like, my gameplay ain't that bad. The game's shutting me down now. Right, is it just kill enemies, or am I supposed to be doing something? Otacon. Hey, and I finally got the codec maxed out now.
Is as desperate to stop you as you are to get past them. Taking them all out is the only way through. Do it.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so Snake... Let Snake go for the gunner enemies, and I'll go for the sword-wielding guys. Oh wait, can I use the sword? No, no, that's... And move at the same time. But no, that's the block, anyway. Alright, here we go, Fortune. I can slice you up now.
Fortune. It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
Alright, you know what? Sure, I'm not really in the mood to find this boss. She's kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie.
I've got it right here.
Like, who is even her dad? No, I don't really care.
Get near her. I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Right, get out of here.
Is he gonna jump back down? Like, no, I gotta help you, Snake. Nope, okay.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin.
What's it blue? Can I kill people non-lethally with the sword?
S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation.
Ooh.
It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result
I could do the Dark Souls pose. Same button and everything.
A simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War...
I can't use the codec.
Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Alright, Doc Ock.
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Did this game came out after Spider-Man 2.
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Need them stingers, Snake. You have infinite ammo stingers. Wait, do I have? Oh, wait a minute. What am I on about? I already have stingers. Okay. Okay, it should be the same as fighting. Can I just spam it? No. Okay. But it's the same as fighting, right? Oh, someone's dropping me. Rations. Okay. Still dropping rations? Nope. Yep. Okay. So I can just keep at this. Right, I think I'm getting the timing done. Nice. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's some more stinger ammo if I need it. Well, this is easier now that I'm more maneuverable. Actually, can I turn these guys off with the chaff grenades like I was supposed to in the first game? Oh, I can, yeah. Not for long, though. Oh. Okay, I think I'm getting the timing done. Stingers. Keep at it. Back, alright. I am kind of ninja-ing my way with these guys. Got it. Nice. Got a good bounce. Oh. Oh, can I like disrupt their attacks by aiming at different body parts? Oh, here we go. Alright, got it. I've fought Metal Gear Rex, I can handle you. There we go. Just take him out one at a time. Alright, one more for you. There we go. It should be you done. What is this camera? Alright. Whoop. Oh shit, a whole new one came out. Oh, I can combo them. By like hitting their leg and then hitting their head. Nice. Right, good to know. Go for another ration, if you have it. Nice. Okay, combo straight from one to the other. Got it. Oh, there's a bunch of them in the background. Nice, okay. Yeah, that combo does a lot now. Good. Raiden's flips are on point. Go for the ballet. Raiden, you do billiards. There we go. Now I've got the hang of it. But they're not actually being destroyed, they're just like running away. So I'm on bot number 5, I think? Is that 5F? Damn it. Okay. Please tell me that's just 2 more. And then I'm done. Yeah, it looks like these are the last 2. Alright. Gotta wait for you to come on. Or you. Ah. No, there's more still. Oh shit, those are the ones that I have to go through. Alright then. This fight's a long haul. Unless I can get more rations. Oh, damn. There we go. Okay, is this the last two? Nope. Okay, now that I got the hang of it, this fight isn't hard, it's just long. So I just gotta outlast these guys. There we go. Oh! Hey! Defeat Metal Gear Ray. Now I have no rations and nearly no life for the next fight. Which, if we're going by the formula from the first game, it should be the final boss. If it's anything like Liquid. But then I didn't need a ration for that fight then. Oh, either. Oh, but it was oh no, it was a melee fight and this game's just giving me a sword, so clearly I need oh. And now here's the Robot Ninja about to be killed by Metal Gear.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Oh, and he's got two swords. He's got two swords like Geralt of Rivia. Oh, and the cool gun that I like.
You have to.
Oof. Oh, they still haven't got teeth down in these games.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on? What's wrong with it?
GW, it's out of control.
What?
There we go, Emma pulling in clutch.
Cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late.
You know, sometimes you look at these bosses and you're just thinking, man, I wish I could have their abilities.
Damn the Patriots! You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Snake?
Bring him in.
Looks like I'm gonna get that fortune fight. Do I want to save? Yeah. So we're just done with the codec calls now?
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the
I
Arsenal
can
AI
control.
is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Oh, sugar. Oh, no. Wasn't ready. Wasn't ready. My fucking buns. No.
What do you hope to hear?
If he does that again, I think I'm done.
It's not him I want the answers from.
Okay, please let that be it.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
She must be freezing.
Really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence?
No, it's just repeating motifs.
His own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project? How?
And that's the one that hits.
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your dead cell.
Oh, that's why they couldn't shoot him at the start of the game.
We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology. Retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try. You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
Impossible!
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
brothers!
Liquid!
I've been waiting for this!
It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a
Giggity.
Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all...
So
I'm
now,
off to
Emma?
bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye!
Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake! You coming?
Man, this cutscene sure is going. I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. I haven't had a single chatter today, and frankly, I don't blame him. Do you know what, like, whenever, soon as I know Metal Gear Solid 3 and 4 better, I am just gonna talk over the cutscenes, because this is getting ridiculous. Like, I feel like I'm barely involved in this. No. Those are my live chats kind of glitching out. Okay, finally, I think this is the final boss arena. I've seen it before. Can I finally play the game again?
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
You know what day it is today.
April 30th?
Have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, Every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now, we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight.
Be alive in me.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Okay, well now this game's giving me full rein to hate Colonel. And there's a lot in that.
Monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents. I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
Yep, I knew it. Getting the sword. There's a lot in that, and I have my thoughts about that whole thing. And I can now really understand why a lot of people like this ending, however, I think I have a different outlook. I'll give my immediate mixed thoughts, and then I think I'll give my thoughts again whenever I've kind of chewed on it, watched it again, and I think I'll talk about it as I play Metal Gear Solid 3.
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed. Brace yourself.
Okay, good, I got full health. Well, I actually can fight him just with, like, stamina. Whoa. Okay. Is this like... is this like the liquid fight? Where I get hits in and then need to back off. I have to figure out the timing. Up.
What's wrong with you?
Wait, do I still have a codec? I do. Alright.
Right. Take Solidus down. Think about Olga's child and your Rosemary.
Hmm.
You must win.
Snake, how are you doing? Is Snake even still alive at this point? Otacon.
Raiden, you don't have a lot going for you with just your bare hands. You have your own blade. Use it. Watch out for Solidus's snake arms. If they catch you, shake yourself free by pressing pressing the left stick.
Oh, left stick.
Again and again. The missiles from the snake arms pack a punch, but they're fairly low on maneuverability. You should be able to shake them as long as you don't stop moving.
Right.
If you can't get rid of them, slice them with the sword. Don't attack from the front. His defenses are too good.
All right.
Go around to the side or back and get him.
Okay, that's how we get it. All right then. Oh, and it's
What's wrong with you?
it's just taking out his stamina. Well, I have. Oh no, I thought that was body armor for a second. No, I don't have. I just have bandages. Okay. Okay, I'll get this done at some point.
Is that the best you can do?
There we go.
Let's go. What's wrong with you?
Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this a little. Come on, hit me, hit me. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, he's got his back to the wall. Ooh. Well, if he just kept on doing that, then I wouldn't have a chance of beating him. Look. Oh, that might have left it too late. It feels so weird to use this. Oh, it swaps it from lethal to non-lethal. That's what the button does. What about... Oh, just hands. I wish I could just... Hey. Come on. Flip. Wait, so I could have, like, spared those soldiers, maybe? Whenever I was fighting them? Oh, I'm impressed, like... For a first attempt, this isn't bad. I managed to get his health all the way down to half. Or his stamina, I should say. But no, I kind of want Solidus to live because I think I kind of agree with him most. Like, if it weren't for the fact, and this annoys me, Kojima kind of did the same with Armstrong, where honestly, Armstrong would also be the good guy if it weren't for the fact that at the last minute, Kojima just kind of had them do messed up things like having child soldiers or killing Raiden's parents, and also, in Armstrong's case, having those freak eyes. Oh, am I dead? Oh, we're done with the arms, and this is somehow gonna make him more powerful, I bet you. Am I dead? No.
Right, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. We're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Oh, oh wow, no riding anymore for this. I messed up too many times. Right, come on, hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Ah. Oh, I can like interrupt his attacks. Okay. What does Rose have to say from like saving?
Jack, are you okay? How's your murdering going?
Aye. There was like an hour of cutscenes.
Be strong. Whatever happens, don't forget that my life's at stake too. Try to do something for me for a change.
Her eyes going weird as well. There we go. Not a bit. Oh shit, wrong button. Ah. Whoops.
Is that the best you can do? Alright.
I hope there's not a thing where I need to like get herself low enough and then knock him off like it was for Liquid. Nice. Damn it. It is kind of annoying that the camera flies about the place, but we'll see. Nice. Back. Nice. Okay. Nearly got it, nearly got it. Just don't choke. There we go. One more should hit.
Let's go.
Yes! Nice. GG. I like that boss. I think, standing right now, the best bosses are Fat Man, Solidus. Let me think, what are the other bosses in this game? Vamp. Oh, the Jet as well. The Jet was fun. Then Fortune, then the Rays, I think. I'm settling on that. Please let him live. No, he's probably gonna get impaled on Washington there. Or not impaled, but yeah.
I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Hey, don't throw me away.
They taught me some good things too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up.
Oh, he got a haircut.
This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
I lost my train of thought before that dialogue happened, I'm sorry. Looks like I'm gonna have to hold off on giving my closing remarks until like I rewatch this stuff again, and then I can more properly give it off, because I'm just going off the cuff right now.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Overall, I think, yeah, I after that whole, something that I can give my thoughts on now is that I think I quite like Raiden
Do you remember this place?
after him rebelling against the AI.
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Oh, I didn't hit any buttons. Did it skip something? Okay, now there we go. Just pause for a moment. Okay then, so I'm not gonna go too much into the conversation between Raiden and the AI too much because I want to listen to it again, then give my closing remarks. So I'll just go give off my remarks for just the bits and pieces that I remember for now. So now I understand, and this is interesting. I've heard a lot of people said that they very like the ending of this game, and I could see why. Even if I don't completely agree with it and some of the things that it's saying, I can understand why. And what's also interesting is that this basically confirms that Kojima really didn't want to make the Metal Gear games after this because he didn't want the other games to like affect this ending, because this is really the game where he's actually like properly philosophizing. I kept on telling people from playing 1, 3, and 4 that the story of Metal Gear really isn't all that complicated. It reminds me a lot of Kingdom Hearts, where like, okay, there's a bunch of lore and there's a bunch of background information, but the actual objective is pretty straightforward. Usually, like in Kingdom Hearts, it's like find your friends and defeat the bad guys, and in Metal Gear, it's to destroy this robot and save the world. But Metal Gear Solid 2 is a bit different in that, and I can understand now. Maybe that is the reason why it's a lot of people's favorite. Is it my favorite though? No. I'm sorry, no. But I will say this, that I liked it a lot more than Metal Gear Solid 1. And that's kind of a reassuring thing that, especially for me as I'm going through this, that at least from what I'm gathering, for me personally, every Metal Gear game is getting better one after the other. Like, I think 1, I'm pretty set on that. I'm probably never going to play 1 again. 2, it had... gameplay was fine. It didn't annoy me as much as 1, but I'm probably not going to play the game again for the gameplay, at least. As for the story, it's... for the philosophies of the story, I don't 100% agree with. I can tell that much so far. I'll go more into that whenever I watch the cutscene again and like debate the philosophy of it. But the characters, it's strange. The only ones that I really particularly cared about was Snake, Raiden, and Emma. Funnily enough, I quite liked Emma for the most part, and Rose being an AI for the entire time kind of changes the outlook, and I think I'm a bit more favorable to her now with that ending. But yeah, those are really the only characters that I cared about. I didn't really care about any of the villains. Oh, and I thought Solidus wasn't bad. As a matter of fact, I kind of wish that we got more of him. I feel like he kind of got replaced at a certain point by Ocelot and the AI, both of whom that I never really found that much interest. I never found them all that more interesting than Solidus. And the fact that Solidus is Raiden's surrogate father and kind of father figure, I wish they kind of leaned in more to that and keep up that parallel between Snake, the relationship between Snake and Big Boss, and the relationship between Raiden and Solidus. I wish they'd tap into that a bit more. Maybe they do in Kodak calls, who knows, but I don't think it's really that worth it for me to go and look for them. But now I'm also, gameplay-wise, kind of thrilled that, like, I don't need to bother with the radar camera anymore. I'll be honest, now that I've played every game involving that camera, now I'm kind of glad that it's been left behind with every subsequent Metal Gear game. And I'm really happy that as I'm playing these games, I'm realizing more and more that I just kind of want to play Splinter Cell, because these games just kind of become Splinter Cell the more and more they progress forward, especially in terms of gameplay. Like, you can tell Kojima played quite a bit of Splinter Cell, like right down to even whenever the way that characters carry bodies. In the first two games, Snake and Raiden like grabs people by the legs, but I remember definitely in Metal Gear Solid 5, he throws them over the shoulder in the same way that Sam does in Splinter Cell. And yeah, so do I recommend this game? It's definitely an interesting game, but I don't think it was entirely for me. But now I'm glad that we're getting into the Metal Gear games that I know I like. I definitely think that Metal Gear Solid 3 is okay, and I liked 4, and then 5's kind of the wild card. So that is kind of cool that it's been a steady progression of 1's the worst, 2's tolerable, 3's okay, and 4's good. And then I'm excited to see what 5's going to be like. And I will say this about Metal Gear Solid 2. It makes me more excited to play Death Stranding, because I think that's going to be the game. Because after this, Kojima kind of stops with his philosophizing. At least for individual people. And for the next few games, it's more about him just telling stories that he wants to see. But I imagine Death Stranding, now that was like a brand new IP for him, it's going to be him expressing his like philosophies more in Death Stranding. So what I'm basically trying to say is that Death Stranding, story-wise, is going to be the most like Metal Gear Solid 2, I think. I didn't play that much of it, but it'll be interesting to see. But I definitely would I recommend playing Metal Gear Solid 2? Oh, and the set pieces from Metal Gear Solid 2. Some of them I did enjoy. I did enjoy the sniper section. I enjoyed the final boss with Solidus. Wasn't too fond of Ray. But then at the end of the day, I do wish the whole thing was just stealth gameplay, which is why I'm glad that is kind of the case for 3. Oh yeah.
We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
We're done? Okay.
Snake, you there?
Oh.
It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Oh, so now the AI has kind of lived beyond the Patriots and kind of they made it 100 years ago and it's kind of ran away without them. And that's why we need to destroy the AI in Metal Gear Solid 4. Got it. It's pretty much a solid straight 30s and 40s. All right. I wish they didn't count playtime cutscenes, because most of that is cutscenes, I gotta say. But anyway. So I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to get something to eat. Thank you all for joining me today. Let's see if I got any good words from the good book for you. Let's see. Proverbs 29, chapter 29. The man with the stiff neck despiseth him that reproach him, shall suddenly be destroyed, and the health shall not follow him. When just men increase, the people shall rejoice. When the wicked shall bear rule, the people shall mourn. A man that loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father, but he that meaneth, but he that maintaineth harlots shall squander all his substance. A just king setteth up the land. A covetous man shall destroy it. That kind of ties into the themes of this. In your name we pray, amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. All right, then. Well, thank you all for joining me today. You understand, like, I do struggle. I like reading the Bible, but I struggle reading out loud, and that's kind of why I do this at the end of each stream, to try and practice at it. But anyway, thank you all for joining me today. I hope that you're all having a good day, and if you're not having a good day, I hope your day gets better, because you deserve it. And I'll see you all next time for Metal Gear Solid 3, and my proper thoughts on the philosophies of Metal Gear Solid 2. Alright, see you later. Bye-bye.